Hello, my crafty friends. I'm Monica with Last Chance Goods and Services, and today I'm going to show you how you can purchase one onion from the store, and you'll be able to keep getting onions after onions after onions for several years on end. I intentionally purchased this onion because of this green thing right here. If you can see the green thing, that's a good thing. That means that it hasn't been irradiated and at least one onion is inside and it is alive. So, the first thing you have to do is you have to find out which onion, how many onions are inside. To do that, you have to cut it open. You want to cut it in half. And if you see here, there are 2 live onions inside. Save the bottom part, save the part with the root. You can use the top part to eat. If you look and see, you'll see there are layers on the onion. The easiest way to get both of these onions to grow and get 2 onions from one is to put this in water, and eventually you will peel away the layers. For now, let's start by putting it in water. I brought this water for the purpose, but it's not big enough. I will have to get a bigger cup. This is big enough. Simply put water in here. Needs a little bit more water. And put the onion in. In about 2 or 3 days, the green things will start to shoot up, and I'll show you what to do then. It's very simple. Peel away the layers and put the 2 green things in the ground. But for now, let's just wait. Put this in light for about 2 or 3 days. Welcome back, my crafty friends. This is about 8 or 9 days later, and you can see the onions have gotten much bigger. They are now ready to be replanted. This water has been outside, but you can keep it in your kitchen. You'll take a look at the roots. The onion roots have gotten a lot bigger too. It is now time to replant these. I am using my very expensive homemade gardener's gloves. These are just plastic bags with a rubber band around them. And I am also using my very expensive soup cup that I've already put a little dirt in it, and I've already poked holes at the bottom. One of these I will be planting in here. The other one's going into my garden, my outdoor garden. Onions overwinter very well, especially here in Texas. So this, honestly, I could easily put both in my outdoor garden, but I wanted to show you that these can also grow inside of cups. Additionally, because onions overwinter very well, they'll handle most snows. They won't handle, say, 2 or 3 months of snows, but a week or 2 they'll do it. And as you'll see, there are 2 onions growing inside of this. That means that in about 3 or 4 months' time, each of these will also have 2 onions in it. So in 3 or 4 months' time, you harvest both of these onions, just use the tops, and repeat this process, and you'll get double the amount each time. This means that depending upon how you grow and what your soil conditions are and a lot of other things, you can get between 16 and 124 onions every year, which is more than what most families use. But, oh, I think I'm gonna need a knife. No, I don't. Okay. You don't want to break the roots too much, really at all, but you do want to separate the 2 onions when it gets to this point. If you have 7 onions, because 7 is actually my record. I cut one open, there were 7 onions growing inside once. Onions can take between 2 and 4 months to mature to create new onions. Because there are 2 in this one, you'll get, next time, you'll get 4, the time after that, 8, the time after that, 16, and so forth and so on. You'll get to the point easily where you'll just harvest the onions you need. And see, I'm keeping the roots still mostly intact. You really don't want anything to happen to the roots. And you see clearly now 2 separate onions right there. With this break, some of the roots will go to one, and some of the roots will go to the other. This one, right here, I'm going to put in the cup. See? This one I'm putting in the cup. And I'm going to cover it so that the entire onion is underneath and just a little bit of the green is coming out. So give me a second. Again, I bought store-bought dirt, but if you want to do this completely free, use dirt from the side of the road, that's fine. And if you want to amend your dirt with your soil, with your compost that you've been keeping from home, making from home, that's a good idea also. You can put a little compost in there and that'll help drastically. And that's all you have to do. You can grow this inside of your kitchen. If you have a window and you're afraid of it getting too cold, with onions and garlic, both don't. If you have a little bit of a lawn outside, you can put this outside in your lawn, and between 2 and 4 months time, you will be getting onions. Also, if you're willing to wait 2 years, these will develop flowers. And because I've got more than one, the flowers will produce seed, and you can plant those seeds, but that takes about 2 years from here to the time when you're able to plant onion seed. If you're just working with the bulb, between 2 and 4 months. Water these once or twice a week every time the top of the soil gets dirty, or gets dry, excuse me. Water these once or twice a week every time the top of the soil gets dry. And be prepared to be eating your onions soon. If you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and comment below. And tell your friends, because I really love helping people. This right here is also excellent compost. So put that in your compost bin. If you want, you can even put some of the peels underneath there to help with the onions, because the onion plant will actually eat this part. Have a great day. Thank you and God bless. Goodbye.